Hello and welcome to Not Your Mother's Midlife Crisis. I'm Chris and this is my co-host Chris.
Hello, Chris. How are you doing?
I'm well. How about you?
Good.
Good.
You had another good weekend?
Doing anything crazy?
No, work is crazy. But my baby girl, I will see her tomorrow. So one more sleep to see my baby girl. So I'm very excited.
I'm excited. I hope today goes fast for you.
Yes.
Well, speaking of like good things, we had some really good news that I did share with you, but I'd like to share it with everybody else. FeedSpot is a analytical platform and they rank podcasts. They analyze your RSS feed and your content. And we were ranked 6th out of the top 13.
Wow.
Right. Congrats, girl.
Congrats to you. This is all you.
No, don't ever say that. All right. I'm going to cut that part out. So, and there were like 36 that were known that were under, okay, these are Midlife. This is a Midlife podcast. We were ranked out of 613 that they picked to be the top. And there were 36 total on their list, but all their lists said there could be more. They just didn't show up on their analysis. So I was pretty proud of us. Dr. Mary Claire was number 2. So we're in good company, girl.
Wow, we are.
Yeah.
And so it's just crazy, but crazy good.
Right.
Really crazy good.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important that everybody likes and downloads and shares. That's, I think, really helps.
And I will tell you what would even help even more. What I learned from reading through that is if they could review it, rate and review. So giving us 5 stars. I mean, give us whatever stars you feel you deserve, but 5 is probably the most helpful. And review. Definitely more interaction seemed to be what helped different podcasts rate higher. And we're the only kind, a lot of them are very clinical.
Okay.
And 2 of the ones that were in the top 6, 1 or 2, were men.
Okay.
So I think we're doing pretty darn good.
That's great.
Great job.
Yay.
Good job.
And you'd want the comments because we do want to hear from everyone and we want the feedback.
We do want feedback.
What they like, don't like, want more of, want less of, those kinds of things. It's always great.
Yeah. Yes. And ideas and share for any of our segments and even interact with us on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. That would be really helpful. I know we have one listener on YouTube that comments all the time.
Is it Brian?
No, it's not Brian. It's not Brian. It's one of our girlfriends who goes under the name Bob.
Okay.
So,
good.
I'll tell you after who it is.
I could never have imagined that on of our many walks when we talked about podcasts and would you like to do a podcast that this is where we'd be.
Yeah, this is pretty
unbelievable.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes.
Pretty exciting.
So kudos to you.
Yeah, kudos to us.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So I am. Oh, and then the other good thing was we've gotten a lot of really good feedback from Susan Federico from Balanced Health for her episode on andropause.
Oh, I can only imagine because she was just amazing.
Yeah. So
as always.
All of the reels that we've put out have had a good response. We've had people interacting with them. We've had people repost them. So yeah, it was a very good education.
Even from our first episode when we had her as a guest, or the first time we had her as a guest, I should say, I just learned so much from her and she provides so much detailed information, but that's easy to understand and comprehend and to realize what's important, what's not important. You can just really tell that she just knows her shit.
Yeah. And you're right. She's really good at breaking it down. So like if you don't know all the medical terms, you could understand what she's saying.
Yes. And I thought it was interesting. The one thing I really took away is how HRT had the black box warning. Testosterone has its own type of quasi black box warning where she said it's such a heavily regulated drug that you're really limited into the uses. And it's dated just like the black box warning on HRT was dated. It's dated back from like anabolic steroids.
I was just going to say
not from the fact that it can be used for both men and women for overall health and well-being.
Exactly. Yeah. So, that was a good.
Yeah. I was kind of shocked by that. I thought it was just the studies weren't there for women, which that's one of the issues, but it sounds like they're not even really there. It's only for sexual health for men and not really
and not longevity. For their longevity and overall health.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely we need to step up our pharmaceuticals in accepting less traditional therapies.
Correct. Or such outdated.
Yes, they need to update.
Yeah.
So So what I wanted to talk to you about this week is that I have been going through an absolute total cooking burnout. I can't freaking think of a thing to cook anymore. Like, all right, so we, and this happened in the spring. We do grilled chicken. We do grilled chicken this, then we do grilled chicken, grilled chicken, grilled chicken. Just keep going back and forth. We would make wraps.
Yes.
We went through this phase where we're eating a wrap like almost every day for dinner. Almost. Because you could put fresh veggies in it. You don't have to cook them. Just cook the chicken. Boom. So super easy.
And the wraps have the good amount of fiber.
Yes.
I know.
Yes,
I'm in that boat with you.
It was great. And then I tenderize my chicken too. Like I beat the shit out of the chicken. Like I'm just might be really aggressive, but I mean, I'm really trying to kill it because anything that's fibery and stuff,
yes,
I really gag. So one night we're eating our chicken wraps and I get our chicken from Ernst & Son, but every so often if I pick up something from like the local store or whatever, can totally tell the difference.
Yes.
Bite into it. It's like, just has a texture. It's just a texture that skeeved me out. Neither one of us were like, can't eat it. Smelled fine, looked fine. It was fresh. Grizzly, I can't do it. So the cooking burnout is getting me, though we did discover the Delmonico pork chop.
And I am a witness to the amazing Brian Delmonico pork chop.
Yes, he gets all the credit. Now
it was unbelievable. And we've talked about the fact that I have not had a pork chop since I've been a kid.
Yeah, I don't like pork chops.
And I hate pork chops. I've always when people would say, oh, I love pork chops. I'm like, not me.
Yeah.
But I remember them just being like thin and dried out with like the stovetop stuffing.
It feels like you're cutting sandpaper.
This was unbelievable.
Yeah, this was like, I guess, I don't know. It was like butter. Like you just slice through it like butter. Super flavorful. Does not have the texture of pork chop at all.
No.
So it's the Delmonico cut with the Montreal seasoning.
Yes.
We just made it for the kids this week too. And my mother-in-law ate wherever. So yes, we had a very nice dinner on Sunday. So that's nice, but that's one thing. And then a friend of mine from high school, she sent me a shrimp. It was a super easy shrimp recipe, but I can't find it now. So it sounded really good.
Do you have any recipes I see and I save on Instagram and I save them in a recipe folder and then I never really get back to it?
I do that a lot too. But yeah, the cooking burnout is absolutely for real.
Yes. 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 In fact, I can tell you that was one of the only things that I was so happy to give up when becoming an empty nester was not thinking about or planning dinner for every night to be like, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? And to have that.
That is a gift.
And that's the only thing that I don't miss about the kids at home is what I'm going to have for dinner.
But you still have to eat yourself.
I know. And
you still have to plan what you're going to eat.
And my issue is that I would just eat like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or yogurt for dinner and just eat like a big lunch, which is not good. I need to because even I don't even know what I want to eat for lunch. It's any meal. So I do use eatclean.org.
Right.
So I'll order like a salad. I'll try and do one or two different dinners just to have some variety.
It's a good idea.
The other thing that I do, again, but it's kind of almost like the grilled chicken and salad, is if I do grill or if I do a turkey burger or a chicken burger, and then I make a bunch of them and then do a different kind of bowl every night. So maybe one's like a Greek bowl and I'll cook up farro ahead of time.
Idea.
So it's more prepping. So then it would be like farro and cucumber and tomato and then the cut up burger.
That's a good idea.
And then you just kind of change the dressing, or you could do this like a chicken Caesar version of it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a burger bowl.
I like that idea. Mm-hmm. We would also order out. And it's funny, we would order grilled chicken Caesar salad.
Yes.
But I like theirs. Like, it doesn't bother me to eat their grilled chicken at all. But it's not practical.
It's not. And it's not as healthy as it is to prepare your own.
You don't know what's in it.
But I can tell you, I think probably 3 times, at least 4 times. Summer's kind of tough because in this past month, I've had ice cream for dinner.
I do love that. I love that you were a grown-ass woman and you're like, I'm just going to have ice cream for dinner.
I'm having ice cream for dinner. I always think of Seamus because he's a huge ice cream fan. So it's always my...
Well, you have to think of Lucy too because she worked at Richmond's.
Yes, I do. Well, and I always take a picture and I send it to her that I'm here at Richmond's.
You go to Richmond's. You don't go to Jersey Cow.
I went to so of the probably 4 times, maybe 5 times. I did go to Jersey Cal once, and I did not like their salted caramel pretzel as much as I like Richmond's.
I think I
So
would
we've
agree
been
with
going back to Richmond's.
Okay.
Yes.
I like the mint chocolate chip at Jersey Cal better than Richmond's.
Okay.
But
So I think it's,
I also just often get vanilla soft serve with rainbow sprinkles.
Yes. That's a shout out to Melissa.
Right, everybody must be really excited that we just sat here and talked about our ice cream flavors.
And it still doesn't help dinner burnout.
No, there you go. You can have ice cream for dinner. There's protein in there somewhere.
I can see, so my mom, like, God bless her, is in her 80s, and she's like, I don't cook anymore. Like, you can tell she doesn't even care about dinner burnout. She's like, I just don't cook anymore.
So what does she eat?
They'll go out, or the same thing. Maybe she'll just have a salad, or if they do go out, they'll eat the leftovers.
Okay, that's
so
helpful.
They have leftovers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, another type of burnout that I think happens this time of year is gym burnout. And when you get gym burnout, everybody's like inclined to be like, I'm just going to skip it. I'm just going to skip it. And the next thing you know, you've skipped 2 days, you skipped 3 days, and now you've skipped a week. Number one, don't skip. Just replace. Replace it. If you don't feel like going to the gym, go for a walk. If you don't feel like going for a walk, maybe do a drop-in class and do yoga or change where you walk. But it's so easy to get out of that habit of training, and you're doing it for your health. You're doing it for longevity. We're not doing it to wear bikinis at this point. We're
Correct.
doing it so that we can live longer and be healthier and keep moving.
Yes. Lifespan.
Yeah.
Health span versus lifespan. Yes.
So just always tried to replace with something. You picked up golf. That's an activity. Pickleball is super popular. I don't know, but a lot of different gyms have a drop-in class. I've thought about dropping into another gym just if I didn't feel like going to one of our classes.
Correct.
Just for something different.
Yes.
But I love our classes and I don't want to leave the island. But I say I'm going to go drop in at one of these bungee classes. I really want to do a bungee class.
Okay.
So
I feel our gym, there's enough variety.
Yes.
And I do like, even Tori's like, you can't go ahead and pick based upon the work. And I'm like, but I do.
Yes.
And it's just,
you can. That's why they post it.
That's why I do it. I'm like, because, I'm cherry picking my workout. If I love the deadlift day, I'm definitely going to do deadlift day like that.
Right.
Or if I this morning we worked out together, I love Jimmy's Tuesday class just because of the variety and the change where you still get the cardio with the lift
weights,
and you can still go heavy. So I really like that. And I feel like, so me mentally, it's good to be able to do that and to mix it up.
Yes.
I can say the way I tell myself if I am getting burned out, that I know for me, working out is as important to me mentally as it is for my physical well-being. So I tell myself, how bad you're going to feel mentally if you don't do something. So, and again, I always do try to take at least the 1 or 2 recovery days, but they're always active recovery. So it's always going to be your bike ride or a longer walk than just to do something.
Definitely need recovery days. I think there's some people out there that when you get really excited and you get hooked on a certain program, but then you don't take your recovery days and you are inclined to have that burnout.
Yes.
Unless you're a high performance athlete, I mean, even they need recovery days. Recovery's good. Your body needs to recover. So I'm not saying don't recover, but if it's in your plan to do something, either get your 10,000 steps or do something that's a total of 60 minutes. You don't have to do all 60 minutes at once. If you want to do 4 15-minute workouts throughout the day that are all different, 15-minute walk, 15 minutes of yoga.
Correct.
Whatever. Just keep it going. Hang in there. You'll feel better if you don't let the burnout win.
Or if you don't like doing something, but maybe you are a huge pickleball fan or a golf fan or some kind of other sport, maybe tennis. Like my girlfriend, Kelly, is a perfect example. Avid, amazing tennis player. She does her other workouts to help her maintain what she loves to do.
Okay.
So she sees it as a way, I love tennis, so I'm going to work out to help me maintain my fitness to be able
to play.
Yeah, tennis player. So I feel like do it that way, whether it be for pickleball or golf or whatever you're going to do.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good way of looking at it.
And I have a feeling the other thing is I really wanted to give a shout out to our Christina, the owner
Oh,
of our
that's
gym,
right.
Molokai. She set a fitness goal, and that is another great example. Like set that goal and just keep that goal in mind, or even your vision, as like
Right.
Stacey said, doesn't have to be a hard goal, but her goal was to do an Olympic triathlon.
She did it.
And she did. She changed her workouts up then to what she needed to do to train for this triathlon. And she crushed it.
Yeah.
On Sunday, she did the Atlantic City Triathlon. So big shout out. She's a mom of like 2 young kids, a business owner, and she figured out like a way to make that time for herself and to achieve a goal that she had set.
She finished really well. I think she was, second in her age group?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think, and then she was like in the top 10 of all women.
Yes. Number 9, all women, I think 63 overall. Yeah. And I think there's a hell of a lot of people that do that Atlantic City Tri. Yeah. So
it was a hot day. It was really good. And you did, you saw her, she did a different type of training. So where normally she would be in the gym and lifting, she took her workout times and then switched it up, whether she had a run, bike, swim, whatever she was doing.
And then Danelle, our friend Danelle, swam the Atlantic City mile.
Yes, here in Brigantine on Sunday. Yes.
Or it's not the Escape the Cape. Anyway, it's one of the 1 mile swims. He did that. And then Brig PT put together a all women's relay team for the Brigantine Tri, and they won.
That's great.
I think they were overall number 1.
Okay.
So it was,
and Leisha Cooker, who also teaches at the gym, she came in second
for Brig Tri.
For Brig Tri.
Oh, good.
And first in her age group.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she crushed it.
Yeah, good for her. Congrats, everybody.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
Yeah. All right. So, there were the things.
Yeah.
Food burnout, workout burnout. Guys, send us your ideas for cooking burnout. Give us.
But the workout burnout too. Not that it's like you're designated. You're not the but you have that accountability person.
Yes.
And I think that's so important because you need that person to encourage you or support you where you could say, look, I'm really feeling burnt out at the gym and kind of give you that boost or that lift.
And it's someone who's going to at least check in on you if you weren't there.
Correct.
If you weren't there 3-4 days, someone's going to be like, hey, everything okay?
Yes.
And then it might give you the moral support just to help you get right back in there. But we're very lucky with our community at our gym. Not every gym is like that.
No.
I wish it were, and you can make it that way if you want to, but you just got to be nice to everybody.
Yes.
Everybody's got to be sweet and nice.
And look,
and support each other.
Yeah, and you support one another.
Super easy, right? That sounds easy. Just do it. I don't know. All right. So what did you learn before you forget? Or do you want me to go first?
So what I learned, and it kind of ties into what we were talking about with Susan and them not being up to date, with respect to pharmaceuticals, is that the estrogen patch shortage has not been classified as a drug shortage by the FDA, which means it's not getting the special attention that it's supposed to be. Like, so if there is a drug shortage, then all these other things will come into play.
Correct.
So it's not receiving the same level of urgency. In fact, the FDA is only saying there are supply issues.
Right.
Because they claim all the primary manufacturers are operating at full capacity. So legally, the total output is sufficient, even though it doesn't meet like market demand or actual market needs. So I'm like, WTF?
Can't we get a break?
Correct. Then on the flip side, the American Society of Health System Pharmacists has the estradiol patch on its active shortage list as either being completely unavailable or a severe backorder. So even the two agencies are not in agreement.
Crazy.
So I know that there have been doctors that have been writing to the FDA asking for an explanation about why they're not classifying this as a drug shortage. And it just seems ridiculous, but it almost just seems like another just punch in the face for like women's health.
It's women. It doesn't matter.
So that was my what did I learn before I forget? Or my WTF moment.
Right.
When I saw that.
Gone, yeah.
Yes. I could have
gone in a couple categories. That's a shame.
Yes.
And I've noticed that my one estrogen patch I use, we'd switch to this brand because the other one, I noticed it falls off more easily. And now this one, I was on one day and it fell off in the shower. So
yeah,
that really sucks. And then your insurance won't fill it ahead of time. I feel like I literally just made it for when I got my prescription to my last patch. It was 2 days before.
And I think the FDA classifying it as a drug shortage allows these different things to happen, whether it's other alternatives, they have to increase, like go to somebody else for capacity, maybe go to like a different generic.
Right.
Like it allows for all these different things. That wasn't detailed out. It was just saying because they haven't done that, it's going to continue to be an issue.
Annoying.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry to be the bearer of
and
bad
this
news,
just
but
pisses me off.
yes, I know.
All right. Happy thing that I learned
good.
is Riley's birthday was last week and I wasn't going to see her. I know. But I'm going to see her this weekend.
I know that's
We have
nice.
a wedding. So, but I wanted to send her something. We agreed that I would just give her gift when I saw her. So I sent her Baked by Melissa cupcakes, and they have an incredible amount of selection of different flavors, and it delivers in 2 days. And she said they were absolutely amazing.
I've had them.
Well, that's cool.
My boss sent them to me as a gift. My old boss. Yeah, they're delicious. And they're so cute. They're like the way they're decorated.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were adorable.
Yes.
Yeah. So I learned about Baked by Melissa. I didn't know it before.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cute. Yeah.
It was a
Especially
happy
for
one.
the kids too.
I was like, yeah.
I have to think I should send this to Seamus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That'd be good.
that's a good just because thing. Too.
Yeah.
All right.
He's another one I miss.
I know. It is hard.
Those
missing
older
them.
kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know.
It's hard.
Okay. So this just pisses me off. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. So as you know, we were all together on Saturday night. So a big thank you to you and Brian for being amazing hosts as always.
Thank you for being very good actors and actresses or practicing pageant participants.
So waving.
Just waving at everybody from the boat to the land in the Knights of Venice Brigantine boat parade.
And we had so much fun. And when the boat came in, this great band is playing at the Elks.
Yes.
Ear Candy, of which we
love
all
them.
love.
We love
and
them.
We look forward to hearing them. And normally they play on Friday night, they play on Saturday night. So they still had probably about a half an hour left to play.
Yes.
Like in their set. So we even said, as we're getting off the boat, we sat down, on the chairs right by the dock.
That nice little area there.
And we even said, we can just sit here and listen to the band. And, Sue was with us. Of course, Sue hollers to the kids, hey, why don't you just come back?
Right.
We're going to sit here and listen to the band until they finish.
And we were just unloading. Yes.
So 3 people were on the boat right next to the dock. So they
were going out late. That was odd.
I didn't even know if they were going out. I don't think so.
Okay.
They were just talking. They heard us talking. We said hello, the whole thing. We heard not even one song. They proceed to turn on their boat and turn on their music and make their speakers really loud with their own music. and Sue and I look at each other
like we
just said we want to sit here to listen to the band, and they start blasting their music. Granted, do I think they all, or at least one in the group, had a lot to drink?
Okay.
Yes. But you heard us say why we were there. Obviously, you didn't want us to sit there, and maybe we were interrupting something that they were planning. That was our theory.
Yeah.
It just pissed us off. So we just had to get up and leave. And you came back to sit down and we're like, we're leaving.
Yeah. Right.
They're playing this. They're like, obviously they do not want us to listen to the band. So we just went home.
That's funny. Well, mine is similar. And I have seen TikToks about this. I thought, I watched this TikTok about Jersey Shore, know the rules before you get there. I watched it. Ha ha ha. Didn't share it, whatever. Think everybody knows the rules. We're at the beach together.
Yes.
It's what? It's after 1. It's after 2. It's on the second half of the beach
Correct.
day. So there's lots of open space. Lots of open space. This one group of about, 8 people come. They're setting up a big tent. They have a 2-foot size boom box.
Yes.
And they set up literally directly in fucking front of us.
Yes.
There's empty space to the left. There's empty space to the right. There's empty space behind us. When you go to the Jersey Shore and there are people set up and there's a place to go, you look around and see, am I going to be blocking someone's view? Am I going to be in their way? Before you put a fucking thing down, look around first. And you want to bring music. I have no problem with music. Sometimes I like to just listen to the waves. I call it wave therapy.
Yes.
But it should, and they didn't play it.
No, they did not.
But it should not be a giant 2-foot boombox for the entire beach to hear. You have to remember you're not the only person in that space.
Yes.
Be courteous. Don't feed the seagulls. Don't be stupid.
They just lacked all self-awareness, any beach awareness. But I know we were all sitting there like, why is this happening? There's
So we
all
just
this
watch them.
room. Mhm.
And they've seen us because it took them forever to set up their tent.
Yes.
I'm like, this is a shit show right here.
It was. Just like the issue with the music on Saturday night, even when that happened, we're like, this just pisses me off.
Right.
Like that would be easy one to remember.
Yes, I couldn't believe it. So guys, when you go to the Jersey Shore, and I know not every beach is like this, we actually allow cabanas and tents like that
Yes.
where we are, not in some of the North beaches. So
Mhm.
be courteous.
Yes.
I mean, if the beach is packed, the beach is packed. Then we all have to suck it up. But if there's empty space, go to the freaking empty space.
Correct. And it really, it didn't make any sense. It was just kind of this.
Somebody put their stuff down and they just said, "Or this is where we're going."
Yeah.
And they turned back and looked at us like multiple times as we just stared at them. Like, what the fuck are you doing? If they would have asked anything, if they would have said one word to me, I'm like, "Oh, well, you probably should go over there."
Yes.
But they didn't.
That was funny.
No.
Not
All
at
right.
the time, but funny now.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me your letter to younger self.
Okay. My letter to my younger self. And I feel like it's a refresher. I know this, but it's a refresher. I have to recognize everyone's big moments. Erin and Zach are moving into a new apartment in a new town. It's really fresh, new, and exciting.
Yes.
It's a big deal. Like, it's not our first apartment. It's not the first time they've moved. In fact, these poor kids have moved multiple times, but they're really excited.
Yes.
You know, my niece is getting married. Olivia is getting married.
Okay,
Yes.
nice.
And she just picked out all her colors. She just said yes to the dress. And it's super exciting.
It is.
And her son is 13. So she I think at one point she's kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to get married. And it's super exciting. Like, we're all super excited. So like, you got to thrive off of their energy. Like, her energy is big and high and exciting. And so is Erin's. Like, suck it in.
Yes.
Suck it in and give it right back
Yes.
because they deserve it. Like,
they do.
These are big moments. So just because it's not your moment or you don't think it's a big deal, doesn't mean it's not a big deal to someone else.
Yes.
So you should just, not just listen, but if you are listening, try to engage.
Correct. Or don't discourage. My sister
Yes.
Cindy has the best line. I think came from Modern Family. She's like, always be the wind at their back, not the spit in their face.
I think you've used that before.
Yes.
From Cindy.
And I think it's true. Like celebrate with them.
Right.
And encourage them. It is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm super excited about all these things. But I don't even remember the situation where it was kind of like, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm like, yeah, sure, it's a big deal. It is a big deal. So
well, anytime you move, I think it's a big deal. I mean,
it's
but then
stressful.
moving to a new state and city, I mean, it's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yes.
How about yours?
So mine, the same thing. It's probably like similar, maybe a little bit different. And it made me, I realized it this past week. It's to kind of recognize if you don't hear from a friend or maybe have limited contact, just know that it's nothing personal against you, but it really could be something that's going on with them and that they need space to process. And I think in the past, I know myself included, I would, take it personal. Like I did something or it was something like a slight against me because I just had a really dear friend apologize for not being responsive to text. And I know she has a lot going on. I don't know what, but I just know that she's got a lot going on in her life. So I replied back to her, like, please don't ever apologize. And that even if I send you a text, it would just be me sending you like love and thoughts out into the universe.
Right.
And just to know that you're not alone and that
get to me when you're either need help or you get through it.
Yes. But I think it took me going through my own personal things that required me to like kind of step back and kind of process and kind of be private about things to realize that it had nothing to do with anybody else. It's just the way some people have to process things. So 99.9% of the time, it has nothing to do with you and just to give them grace, give yourself grace. So
I completely agree. Like there's times you are going through something and it's so much that you can't keep sharing it.
Yes.
Or because it physically will affect you.
Yes.
Like either taking on trying to be perfect for everyone is going to be too much on your brain or your body. Because your body will feel it, or it's just you reach your limit. It's not, you're right. It has nothing to do with you. People go through stuff be patient, be
Correct.
caring. It all works out in the end.
Yeah, but I think like, and it's probably maybe with age, it's come that to be like, not everything has to do with you.
Right. And
You
we
can be
take things
upset.
personal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, wait, I literally, it had nothing to do with you.
Correct.
Right. They weren't even thinking about you.
Mhm.
Not in a rude way, but they had so much shit they weren't thinking about.
Correct. And that's why I was like, and it made me realize that when I saw it, like, I'm so sorry I have not been responsive. I'm thinking, oh gosh, I don't need you to respond. I just need you to know that like I miss you or that I'm thinking about you. So yeah.
That's a good reminder, because I think we all can sometimes get a little sensitive, or we're also always trying to, be there for other people and do the right thing, that we think if we don't hear from them, like shit, we internalize it and think it's something we did.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
We got to not do that too.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Good. All right. 50 Shades.
Okay. First, before I give my 50 Shades, I wanted to share with you about the Face Love mascara, which I really like.
Oh, good.
It is good. It does come off easy. So I did wear it to the beach and it did come off right away on the beach.
Yes.
But you were not wrong calling it Everlove. That was what I wanted to, that's why I couldn't wait to tell you, because it says Face Love is the brand and underneath it says Everlove mascara. So I'm like, so when I saw that on the box, I was like, she's not wrong. She apologized to everybody. It's just the brand. But then, so while there is a bra company called Everlove, this mascara was also called Everlove. So I feel like I needed to tell you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. And then my 50 Shades is I got the Tymo, Tymo Airstream or Airbeam. It's a drying brush.
Okay.
I was seeing it all over Instagram all the time. Everybody, like all these influencers, plus it had the ads and everything like that.
Plus you clicked on it once and now
they were like, I was like, look to go see it. So then it kept coming in.
I have not seen it once.
So obviously, I had or have the Revlon drying brush.
Which, that's not the one Caitlin recommended to you?
No, she recommended like a curling brush, not to dry your hair.
Okay.
But I had the Revlon drying brush and I've had that for years. So, but I was noticing it was like really damaging because it's really hot and it's like damaging the ends of my hair. So I, of course, did like a separate online search on this Tymo Airbeam and I looked for reviews and information and it had really good positive reviews. So I ordered one from Amazon. It was pretty much the same price that you could get it for on like the different Instagram people, but I wanted to make sure
I would rather,
Yeah, Amazon. Love it. I've had it for probably like a month. Absolutely love it. It dries your hair definitely quicker, but it's smoother and it's not as damaging. So I highly recommend it.
Okay.
And my sister, Colleen, she was here when I first got it. So her hair texture is different than mine. She has thinner hair and she loved it. So I was like, here, try it. I just got this.
Good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I highly recommend it.
Thank
you. So you can see it all over. Maybe
now
it's going to come into
my phone is close by.
It's going to come into your Instagram feed.
It should be on my Instagram.
But yeah, I ordered it on
Amazon.
Yeah.
Better return policy.
Correct. Yeah. And I like always reading the reviews there as well. Yeah. But I did my own separate because I'm thinking, is this just some like scam?
Because you never know how much is AI.
Correct.
All the reviews, how much is paid people doing reviews. So it's always tricky.
So I did, in fact, I haven't used my hairdryer all summer. I've only used that for the past month. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hate blow drying my hair.
I know.
Hate it.
But this, you gotta let air dry and then, it has it's quiet.
Yeah.
So how about you?
So first of all, Freaks sunscreen. I was with you on the beach.
Yes.
We were only on the beach for 3 hours. I put it on before I left. I got there. I put it on about halfway through. I did burn that day. Like I burned. Like my chest was burnt. My top of my legs were burnt. My stomach was burnt. So I don't know if it really works or it was user error.
I don't know. You've been putting on sunscreen.
It's
not like, you know.
It's true. I use the other ones and I did not burn this time. I bought 3 cans of it, so I'm probably going to give it another chance.
Okay.
But I'll just be aware and know that I might burn. So I have to just keep an eye on it. Thanks to you for telling me to add baking soda to my wash. I'd never done that before. I had seen about making a baking soda paste because like your deodorant always leaves something on your bras or your tank tops and stuff.
Correct.
And just, it's like the oil, the residue from the actual deodorant. And they said, if you make a paste and put it on there, it should help it. But you use it in every load of wash.
Not every load. I usually do it with my workout clothes.
Okay.
And I'll do it with like sheets to.
Okay. So that was, thank you for that little tip. And then somehow this came up this weekend about when you flush the toilet, you must close the lid. I think everybody's aware of closing the lid because look it up if you want.
Because of the spray.
The mist, they actually call it a fecal bacterial mist that goes on anything. I thought it was just 3 feet, but the most recent thing I watched said several feet. Your toothbrush, your hairbrush, your towel that you wash your face, dry your body off. So people, before you flush, close the lid. It's just something that freaks me out a little bit.
Public service announcement.
I know. There's not one in
50 Shades.
Right.
That would have been like a.
That's right. But you know what? It bothers me is like when you use a public restroom, there is no.
I know.
So I literally, I flush, I turn away, I jump out. Like I'm like, make sure I don't breathe anything. I'm such a baby. I can't help it.
All right. So I think that's it for the week.
I think you're right. So, hey, if you guys can remember, please go into wherever you're listening, comment something really nice, I hope, and rate us 5 stars if you so desire. And we ask you to. So please do. Continue to download, continue to follow, and share. Share this with your friends, especially our episodes where we really give some great guests and share a lot of advice. You know, this time is just the two of us bullshitting and complaining and talking about fun, happy things. Like everybody else out there is living life doing the same thing. So.
And we want to thank our affiliates.
Yes.
Under outfit.com. Great bras, great sports bras.
Yes.
You won't have to hunt through the washer after you put baking soda in it to look for those pads because they're sewn right in.
Sewn right in.
And also Hello Nancy.
Yes.
You can visit the Hello Nancy website. Has a lot of good information.
Yes.
It's really good. And in fact, they're very responsive.
They are.
If you do send them an email or an inquiry, if you rate something, they get right back to you. It's a great customer service.
I wrote to them with a question.
Yes.
And they answered right away.
And remember our merch too.
Yes.
Please
don't forget
go in our show notes.
Yeah. Not your mother's midlife crisis. Tank tops, sweatshirts, t-shirts. Yes. Get them all. So until next week, where we continue to seek answers for women's healthcare
and support one another.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.